Morning, Gabriel.
Good morning.
How are you?
Okay.
I have a sneaky suspicion it's going to be the two of us this morning.
Ah, see you're streaming to
So
YouTube's.
I'm just experimenting with some different technologies. I figured um, looking into different ways that we could potentially um, like make a class available for 24 hours after the actual class. Some of the feedback that we've had is, especially over the holidays, everyone's schedule is quite restricted, and they'd love to do the class, but tweaking the time a little bit for themselves. Um, and YouTube gives you great analytics on like when people watch stuff.
Makes
I've done
sense.
some privates in the past where I've recorded it and then later uploaded it to YouTube. So this is actually the first time I'm experimenting with this functionality. I don't think there's any actual users on YouTube. It's not been advertised anywhere. Just sort of to see if it works, if it affects things in any way. Um, since it's looking like this is going to be semi-private for you here, is there anything you want to do today? I mean, I'm glad you're here because otherwise it's a little strange just recording for yourself. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
no, no, just
if there's
normal routine, I
anything
guess.
anything you wanna focus on, do some more crows or some more core or some mustache work.
Sure. Sure, we could abuse the core bit. That's pretty needs to be done.
Okay.
No, I'm pretty open.
Well, okay. Well, if you're ready,
Sure. Well,
I know there's one other guy. He's been signing up for classes a lot, but not actually attending, and it's somebody who I don't recognize. So I'm curious. I'm not expecting him to show up in this class, but he was signed up, Chris.
all right.
Um, Anyhow, yeah, let's get the show on the road, as they say. So, welcome. Thanks for being here Monday morning. And yeah, if you want to begin just by finding yourself that nice, comfortable seat, close your eyes, let the spine settle in. Let your inhales draw the crown of your head gently up slightly towards the ceiling, and allow your exhales to relax your back body. Feel energy draining out from your thighs as your sit bones ground down, as your sit bone grounds down through the floor. And just allow yourself to notice how you're feeling this morning. What are the sensations within your body? Some may be everyday, some may be specific to this morning. And slowly shift your awareness from the internal to the external. And just take the next several breaths, noticing what sensations you feel from your environment. The sound of the rain, possibly, clothing against your skin. And as always, feel that strong upward supportive force coming through the floor, through your mat, as gravity draws the body evenly down. Bringing that awareness back to the internal. Take a deeper breath in, setting up just a little taller. And then exhale fully, blowing the last little bit of air out of your lungs, drawing the navel in back towards your spine. Deep breath in. At the top of your breath, take an extra little sip and just hold that breath until you just approach the point of discomfort and then allow it to release fully. Another deep inhale, filling your lungs. And then exhale, release. Let your eyes open. Let's slowly come to a kneeling position. So with your toes untucked, you're able to take a seat on your heels. If it's uncomfortable, you can put some cushioning behind your knees or on top of your ankles. Seem good? Nice tall seat again. And then making a fist, we'll roll the wrists a few times in one direction. Roll them in the other. Then reaching the left palm forward, fingers down, right thumb behind your wrist, and fingers on the right hand pull the left hand back. So straightening the left arm, sitting up nice and tall, pressing your left shoulder and elbow and wrist all forward. And turning the hand over, just grab the fingers, stretching the top of the wrist. Then other hand, so right palm facing forward, right fingers down, left hand, thumb behind the wrist. Again, right arm is nice and straight, reaching the wrist, elbow, and shoulder forward. Nice. Then turn the hand over, just pulling the fingers to stretch out the top of the wrist. And then making a fist, rotate the wrist a few times again, and then bring your knuckles back to your feet. So massaging from the balls of your feet up through your arches, as close to the heels as you're comfortably able to get. And then finding a nice pressure point. Lean back, straighten the arms. Try to relax the lower back. Sometimes you can get a little spinal release in here. And find that balance point. So the knees start to feel light. Maybe the hips even lift a little up off your heels. And then strong, straight arms. Use your core to start bringing your torso forward. And we'll move on to all fours. So bringing your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Nice wide fingers. When the hands touch the mat, feel the fingertips land first and feel that spreading out through the palms. Not so much in the wrist, but the full surface of the hand. Gazing towards the top of your mat. Just feel the side body nice and long, long neck. And then on an inhale, lift your gaze, lift your tail. And on an exhale, round your spine, drawing the pelvis towards the forehead. Inhale, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, lengthening the back body again, straight arms pressing into the floor. Inhale, look up as we lengthen the front body. And adding a little freestyle if you like, maybe looking over a shoulder, maybe swaying your hips side to side, just moving with your breath. And then when you're ready, come back through all fours, tuck your toes, and just gently start to hover the knees just a few millimeters up off the mat. Starting to warm things up. Feel that evenness of force through your hands, and then press just a little more into the index finger and thumb. Pressing into the fingertips, start to lift your hips. Draw your chest back towards your thighs. Tuck your chin slightly in the down dog, and then let your head just hang nice and loose. Really reach with the arms, shrugging the shoulders up towards your ears. And then try to relax the shoulders so the shoulder blades slide down the back body. Head is hanging nice and loose. Let's exaggerate the bend in our knees, and then exaggerate that arch in the lower back as you straighten your knees, lifting your hips just a little higher than they were before. Let's walk our hands back to the feet so we're folding fully at the back of the mat. And then shifting weight into your left foot. Bring your right foot behind and then over to the left so pinky toes are side by side. You can bend the left knee, but keep the right knee straight. And then walk your hands to the left on a 45. You can put a block or something under your fingertips if that's helpful. Leaning the hips back and right. Keep letting the head hang. So stretching out the hamstring and IT band on the right side. Deep breaths. On your exhale, feel your torso getting heavier. On an exhale, come through center and we'll swap the feet around. So bringing the left foot over to the right. Walking the hands to the right. Straight left leg, bent right knee if you need. The right heel can even lift off the mat. Mine does. Again, with your exhales, allow your torso to feel heavy. Like all your weight is in your spine. Further exhale, let's come back through center, bringing the feet side by side, and we'll slowly start to ragdoll back up to standing. Shoulders up, back, and relax the palms coming forward. From the back of the mat, inhale, reach up, palms forward, rising up on your tiptoes. Lift your heels as high as you can, and finding a point of focus across the room. Take 4 steps to the top of the mat. Big toes together, really reach the heels, and exhale, lower down. We're going to do some A's, B's, and C's, figuring it's the shortest day of the year. Thought we'd do some extra sun salutations. So let's go in alphabetical order, since I think we're both geeky that way. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, bring the hips back, folding forward, chin tucks. Inhale, partway lift, look forward. Exhale, stepping back through plank. Really bring the chest forward, elbows in as you lower down. Untuck the toes. Inhale to up dog. Exhale over the toes, down dog for 3 slow, full breaths. Again, using just a minimal amount of energy in the arms. So we're trying to relax the shoulders, letting the head hang. And keeping that force even through the hands, or maybe a little bit of focus on the thumb and the index finger. Bending the knees, lift your heels, and looking to the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold fully, chin tuck. With a flat back, feet press the floor away as you rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. One more A. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hips back, folding forward, chin tucks. Inhale, partway lift, looking forward. Exhale, step back, chest forward, elbows in. Don't let the shoulders go below the elbow. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog again, 3 breaths. Really imagine pressing the insides of the thighs and the knees back. You can feel that stretch through the hamstrings, through the back of the knees, through the calves. And then bending the knees, lift the heels as you look to your hands, step or hop to the top. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Couple B's now, sitting deep in your chair. Again, big toes together. Reach with the arms, lift the chest. Feel that arching in the lower back. Keep reaching the arms. Try to bring the biceps further back by the ears. And then exhale, folding over, lift the tailbone, tuck the chin. Inhale, partway lift, looking forward. And then exhale again, stepping through plank. Chest forward, elbows in. Untuck the toes, up dog. Rolling over the toes into down dog. This time left foot pivots 45, right foot steps forward, rising up warrior one. Lift your chests, relax your shoulders. Exhale, plant the hands by your foot. Try to use the core to lift the front foot and step it back as you lower down. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot pivots, left foot steps, rising up warrior one. Draw that right hip forward, right heel down. Exhale, plant the hands, lift and step back. Chest forward, elbows in. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, down dog for 3 breaths. Knowing there's always that option to take a child's pose if you need it. And bend the knees, lift the heels, look to the hands, step or hop to the top, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Sitting deep in your chair, reach with the arms, lift your chest, tailbone back. Exhale, arms to your sides, palms forward. Back to chair, reach with the arms, sit a little deeper, and exhale, folding over, chin tucks, tailbone lift. Partway lift, look forward. Exhale, back through plank, chest forward, elbows in. Up dog and down dog. Left foot 45, right foot forward, rising up. Draw the right knee forward and the left knee back. Exhale, try to make it a smooth motion, lifting the foot when the hands touch. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Right foot 45, left foot forward, rising up. Again, left knee forward, right knee back, hips square. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. We got 3 breaths here. This is our resting pose. Trying to slow and deepen the breath. Last deep breath. And then bending the knees, lift the heels, look to the hands, step or hop to the top, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Really bending the knees, bring your seat back, lift the chest in your chair. Exhale, arms to your sides. All right, on to C. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Partway lift and lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back, drop the knee. Reach up for low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the right foot back to down dog. Left foot steps forward, drop the right knee. Reach with the arms, really sink the hips. Exhale, plant the hands. Right foot steps to left. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Other side. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forward, chin tucks. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, step the right foot back. Drop the knee. Lift the chest. Exhale, plant the hands by the front foot. Left foot steps back to dog. Right foot steps forward. Drop the back knee. Lift the chest. Look up. Exhale, plant the hands. Left foot steps to right. Fold fully. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Rise up. Reach up. Look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. We're going to do one more, this time not dropping the knees. So higher lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, partway lift and lengthen. Step the left foot back. Rise up, high lunge. Reach the left heel back. Exhale, plant the hands, right foot back to down dog. Left foot forward, rise up, high lunge. Sink deep, draw that left knee forward. Exhale, plant the hands and right foot steps to left. Fold fully. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold. Flat back, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Last sunsail side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, right foot back, high lunge. Reach with the arms. Exhale, plant the hands by the front foot. Left foot steps back, down dog. Right foot steps between the hands. Rising up, lunge. Exhale, plant the hands at the top. Left foot steps to right. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold fully. With the flat back, feet press the floor away as you rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. All right. Let's take a little step back from the top of the mat, feeling that your left foot is planted firmly. Bring your right foot onto your left knee and bring your palms together. Really focus on some point across the room to help you with your balance. Start to feel that arch in your lower back like we had in chair, and draw your left knee forward as you sit back a little deeper. Reaching the elbows forward, see if you can rest them on your shin. Nice. Lift the chest. Keep gazing forward. Draw your seat back. Activate the toes on the right foot, so gently curling the toes up towards the shins. And press the ball of your foot away and draw your pinky toe as if it's going to lift up towards your knees. Nice. Nice. Slowly rise up. Release the legs. Shake it all out. Other side. Feel the right foot planting firmly into the floor and bring the left ankle onto the right knee. Bring the palms together. Gentle pressure between the palms can help with the balance, like we're pressing right into left, left into the right. And then start to reach your tailbone back, gently arching the lower back. And coming forward, rest your elbows on your shins once more. Try to bring that left knee wide, right knee a little further forward. Lift the toes on your left foot. Lift your chest. Nice. Pressing into that right foot, slowly start to come up. Let's shake things out. Again, stepping back a couple feet from the top of the mat. Bring your feet a little wider and plant your hands to the top. We can do a yogic squat or a crow here. So planting your hands, try to bring your knees as high as you can on your triceps. Yeah. And as you rock forward, try to lift one heel, then the other. Or just practice a really slow rocking back and forth. It's a nice way to build strength in the wrists and just get yourself used to that balance. Nice. Eventually lifting one foot at a time, then the other. And stepping back through plank, vinyasa through to our standing series. Chest forward, elbows in. Try not to let the shoulders go below the elbow height. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pivoting the left foot 45, step your right foot forward, rising up to warrior one. Let me feel that left hip drawing forward. Turn your back foot should be about 30, 45 degrees. But still squaring the hips. That back heel should feel light. So you're getting the stretch through the back of the left leg. There's a lot of weight in the back heel. Draw your right knee further forward or take a longer stance. And reaching with the arms, palms together. Lift the chest as you look up to the thumbs. And take just a gentle back bend as much as you're comfortable with this morning. Keep thinking of growing taller on your inhales. Lunging deeper with that right knee on your exhale. On an exhale, lower the arms wide for warrior two and shift your back foot to 90 degrees. Right heel should line up with the back arch. Check in with your left hand and then focus your gaze forward on the right middle fingertip. Exhale, the palms open to the ceiling to relax the shoulders. And exhale, return the palms to face the floor. Keep gently lifting the inside of the front thigh, drawing the right glute down and left. Let's bring the left hand down to the thigh, right hand faces back, gently lean back. You can either take the left hand, either reach it further down the left leg, or bring it around behind your lower back and try to let the fingers grab top of the front thigh. Nice. Reaching with that right arm, gaze up to the extended right hand. And then on an exhale, we'll briefly come through warrior two, and then straighten the front leg, left hand to left hip. Right hand reaches forward, reach as much as you're able, and then bringing back of the right hand inside the shin. Open your hips to the left, open your torso to the left, reach your left hand towards the sky. Trying to use more of your core and less of the right hand for support. You're gazing towards your extended left hand. Try closing just your left eye. Keep lengthening through both sides of the torso on your inhale. Draw the right hip a little further back on your exhale. And looking down at your front foot, plant your left hand on the mat. Take a shorter stance, and then bring your left hand over to the right side. Try to straighten both legs by pressing into the balls of the feet. Bring the right hand to the small of your back. As you twist your upper body to the left, maybe you can extend the right arm high towards the ceiling. There, nice. Now close just your right eye. Keep pressing into the balls of the feet to straighten the legs. Draw the right hip back. Reach your left ribs towards your front foot. On an exhale, let's plant the right hand outside the right foot, taking a longer warrior two stance. Sweep your left arm forward, draw your right thigh under. Left hand is reaching away from the left foot. So we're lengthening the whole left side of the body and looking to the extended left hand. Nice. From here, left hand sweeps down and back, rising up. Shift your feet to warrior one, so back foot 45 degrees. Square the hips forward. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Lift your chest, look up. And on an exhale, wave your spine forward. You can bring the shoulder onto the knee. Maybe bring it down inside, reaching the crown of your head down towards the floor. Nice. Deep, full breaths. Try to bring that right knee a little further forward, just so long as it doesn't come past the toes. And releasing the hands, you plant the hands beside the front foot. Squaring the hips, drop the back knee, untuck the back toes, and heel toe the right foot a little further to the right. Bringing both hands inside the front foot. Gently lifting the toes of the right foot, you can lean the knee to the right, coming onto the pinky toe edge of the foot. Just sinking the hips forward. And if you have the room, you can walk your hands forward, bringing elbows down onto a block or a prop. I don't think either of us is open enough this morning to go all the way down to the floor, but who knows? Leaning the knee to the right will give your hips room to sink a little deeper. And plant the hands inside the foot again. Let's tuck the back toes, bringing right hand onto right knee. Bring your left arm through. So trying to bring The right knee as high as we can on the left tricep. And then bringing the palms together, lift your chest towards your thumbs. Option here to lift the back knee. Nice. Once the back knee is lifted, try to draw the left heel further back and press the thumbs towards your chest. Nice. Exhale, bring the hands down to the top of the mat, drop the back knee. Let's heel toe the front foot over to the left. Going to set ourselves up for a tall pigeon, so bringing the shin all the way down to the mat as far forward as it'll go. You can bring your hands onto the knee and the foot if you like. Walk the left knee further back if you have a little bit more space. And then gazing above the horizon, just lift your chest and sink your left hip. Draw your right sit bone back, so you're feeling that arch in the lower back, feeling this through the glute. Maybe the hamstring more than the IT, maybe IT more than hamstring. One more, inhale, lengthen your front body, and then exhale. Let's start to walk the hands forward, bring the elbows wide. You can use your hands to make a support for your face. Settling into the pigeon. We'll take 8 slow, full breaths here. With each exhale, try to relax the face and the shoulders. Three more breaths still. And then slowly rise up, bringing your hands to the top corners of the mat. Tucking your back toes. And with the hands planted under your shoulders, lift the back knee and use your core to lift that front foot and step it back to down dog. Both hips should feel pretty different here. You can sway your hips a little side to side. And then bending the knees, lift your heels, lift your hands. Step or hop to the top. Inhale, partway lift. Exhale, fold fully. Feet press the floor, flat back, rise up, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Just take a breath in mountain pose, feeling tall, feeling centered. Nice. Let's do the other side now. Inhale, reach, look up. Hips back, folding forward, chin tucks. Inhale, partway lift, lengthen. And then exhale, stepping back through plank. Bring the chest forward and the elbows back as you lower for chaturanga. Press to up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot 45, left foot forward, rising up. Warrior one, bring the palms together. Watch the thumbs reach for the ceiling. Feeling that your stance is such that that right heel is touching the mat, but has a little bit of lightness to it. So draw the left knee forward. And imagine drawing the right knee back so you can really feel this through the right calf. Try to square the hips, draw the right hip forward. Lift the chest, reach with the arms, but bring the shoulders back and relax. Nice. On an exhale, lower the arms for warrior two. Back foot to 90, left heel lines up with right arch. You can look in it with your back hand and then focus forward on your left middle fingertip. Exhale the palms to the ceiling. Feel how that relaxes the shoulders. Try to keep that sense of calm in the shoulders as you exhale the palms back to the floor. Gently lifting the inside of the front thigh, drawing that left glute underneath. And let the right hand come to rest on the back shin. Left palm faces back as you lean back. And then left hand, you got it, reaches around the back, reaching for the top of the left thigh. Inhale, length through your side body. Exhale, maybe draw that left knee a little further forward. Gaze to the extended left hand. Let's exhale briefly through warrior two and then straighten the front leg. Left hand reaching forward, back of the hand inside the shin, right hand to right hip. Open to the right. Reaching your right arm towards the ceiling. Yeah. Once you're there, just draw the left hip back a little further. And looking to the extended right hand, close just your right eye. Inhaling length through the side body. Feel those side ribs reaching away from the hips. Left hip drawing back. Trying to keep everything into the mid-plane. Looking down at your front foot, bring the right hand down to the floor. Take a shorter stance, left hand to the small of the back. Now bring the right hand over to the pinky toe side of the foot. Yeah, block is helpful here. Pressing into the balls of the feet to work towards straightening the knees. So to draw your right ribs down, reach your left arm towards the ceiling. Looking towards the extended left hand, close just your left eye. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, drop those right ribs a little further forward. And on an exhale, let's plant the left hand on the pinky toe side of the front foot. You can use a block here. Nice long stance. Right arm sweeps forward, side angle. So we're reaching the right pinkies back and the right hand forward. Drawing that left glute underneath your body. Inhale, reach. And then on an exhale, right hand sweeps down and back, rising up. Shifting the feet like warrior one, square the hips, interlace your fingers behind your back, lift your chest, lean back. And on an exhale, wave the spine forward. You can rest the shoulder on the knee or bring it inside the knee and let the crown of your head reach for the floor. You can walk the right foot back a little bit if a longer stance will help you bring your head closer to the mat. Try to keep the breath full and calm. And then releasing the hands, I'm going to bring them down inside the front foot, dropping the back knee. You can walk the front foot a little further to the left, and then lifting your toes. Knee can lean to the left. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. And then possibly sink your shoulders down, or not your shoulders, your elbows down to a prop. I don't think we'll be getting our shoulders down to the mat this morning. Again, just allowing the knee to go as wide as it needs, but gently lifting the toes to help keep the ankle engaged. Nice sinking of the hips and a scissoring open of the thighs. And from here, bring your palms back to the floor inside the front foot, moving your prop away. And then bringing the knee up over the heel. We're going to bring the left hand onto the front knee. Right arm reaches through. And palms together. Lift your chest towards your thumbs. When you're ready, lift the back knee. With the back knee lifted, draw your right heel back. Keep palms pressing forcefully into each other, lifting the center of your chest towards your thumbs, pressing your thumbs towards the center of your chest. If you're looking at the ceiling, which you are, close just your left eye. On an exhale, drop the back knee, bring the hands down to the top of the mat and walking that front foot over to the right. Bring your shin down as far forward as you're able. You can plant the hands on the foot and the knee if you like. Nice tall pigeon, lifting the chest, walking the right knee as far back as you can. Looking past the horizon. Sink the hip. Imagine drawing that left hip a little further back. Ooh. And from here, let's start to walk the hands forward, bring the elbows wide, using your hands to make a support for your face. And again, we'll take 8 long breaths here. Trying to relax the shoulders. Let any tension flow out of your face with your exhale. Three more breaths. On this side, we're going to come out just by leaning further onto the outside of the left hip. Lean the body as far left as you need. Just sweep the right leg forward. So take a seat in the middle of your mat with the soles of the feet together. We're going to start by sitting as tall as you can and bring your heels in as close to your pelvis. Holding the toes or opening your foot like you're reading a book. See if you can rock on your sit bones and walk them a little closer to your feet. With the core engaged, squeeze your glutes, draw the belly button back towards your spine, and try to press your knees down towards the floor. Inhale, lifting the chest, squeezing your bum, pressing the knees down. Going to hold this for 3 breaths. And release. Let's take a bit of more of a diamond shape, bringing the feet further forward. You can bring your hands anywhere on the feet or the shins. Inhale, lift your chest. Feel that arch in the lower back. Let your chest lead you forward. You can bring your elbows in front of your shins, holding the toes this time. One more inhale to lengthen the spine, look forward. And then exhale, rounding, let your forehead drop down towards your toes. And you can pull a little bit with the arms here. Try not to be too forceful, but just feeling the shoulders coming down and forward. So we're lengthening and rounding the spine. Chin is gently tucking. So you feel the back of each and every vertebrae opening from the tailbone to the base of the skull. And slowly rising back up to sitting. You can use your hands to help bring the knees into the midline. Let's reach both heels forward. Take a nice tall seat. Inhale, reach with the arms. Feel the side ribs lifting up from your hips. Again, chest leading you forward. Reach for your feet. You can grab the outsides of the shins or the feet. Inhale, let your chest reach for your toes. And then exhale again, rounding, bending at the elbows as much as you need. Hands help to draw the shoulders forward. Two more breaths. Rise up. Bring your right foot to the inside of the left thigh. And then planting the hands, turn your hips 45 to the right. And then square your shoulders to look forward. Inhale, reach with the arms. This time as you fold forward, let your right hand grab the outside of the left shin or maybe pinky toe side of the foot. Left hand onto the wrist. Right elbow bending a little bit to help draw you deeper. Taking deep breaths into the lower right quadrant of the back and reaching your heel forward. Let's rise up, switch the legs around. So right leg forward, left foot to the inside of the right thigh, and then we'll turn our hips 45 to the left, square the upper body to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale as you fold, left hand can grab the outside of the shin or the foot. Right hand on the left wrist. Looking to press the right heel forward and draw the right hip back with the chin tucked, reaching chest and shoulders towards your toes, folding from the waist. Deep breaths into the lower left side. One more final deep breath. And we'll rise up. Bringing both feet forward, plant your feet with knees bent to 90. And then reach the arms forward. Lifting the chest, nice tall spine. Start to lean back. And then hover your shins parallel to the floor. Keep lifting the chest, draw the knees in as much as you're able. Point the toes. Nice. Now crossing right ankle onto the left, plant your hands, and just press the floor with all you got. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Yeah. And coming back to boat once more. Let's point the toes. Try to straighten your knees a little more this time. Keep lifting the chest. And crossing left ankle onto the right. Plant the hands again. And just press with all you got. Yeah. Blocks are helpful. Use the blocks. Whatever helps. You can put a foot down too. One last boat. Point the toes. Lift the chest. Coming up as high as you can. Holding for 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And then slowly lower down onto your back. Let's take a micro shavasana here, just a couple breaths. Relaxing the body, letting ourselves feel heavy. And then drawing the knees into the chest, give them a little squeeze, and then reach your heels for the ceiling. Spread your arms wide. Arms wide, palms open to the ceiling. Lift your heels, then pressing your lower back into the floor. Use your core to lift your hips up off the floor. We're going to do this 8 times. 2, 3, back down. 4, back down. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then slowly pointing the toes with straight legs. Bring your legs back down to the floor. Nice and slow. I said we were going to do some core. Oh, that last bit. It's further. Okay, bending the knees. Let's reach just the left heel for the ceiling and straighten the right leg. Hands reach up and grab the left calf. And then using your core, lift your chest towards your leg. You reach a little higher on the leg if you can. See if you can reach up and grab your calf and lift your chest so shoulders and head and shoulders are coming up off the mat. And lower down. Switch the legs. So right leg high, right heel reaching for the ceiling. Reach up, grab the left calf. Use your core to try to lift your chest up towards your leg. Nice. For three more. Two, one, and lower down. Do you have a strap handy, Gabriel? If not, okay. If not, let's hover the legs. So knees over hips, shins parallel to the floor. Spread your arms nice and wide. Actually, we're going to drop the right leg. So straighten the right leg, pressing into the right heel. Scoop your hips a couple inches to the left and let your left knee drop to the right. Right hand can hold the outside of the left knee. Yeah, left arm's reaching, and if it's comfortable for your neck, turn your gaze to the left. Nice, gentle twisting of the spine. And then drawing left knee into your chest, right knee into your chest. Give a little squeeze, a little rock from side to side. And then straightening the left leg down to the floor, pressing into the heel, move your hips a few inches to the right, and let your let your right knee drop to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right, and if it's comfortable for your neck, gaze to the extended right hand. Letting both shoulders feel heavy, and letting the weight of the right leg gently twist your hips to the left. And bringing knees into the chest. Give a little squeeze. And just circle the knees in one direction so that you're massaging the back of the hips and the lower back into the mat. And then change direction. Bringing your hands behind the knees. We'll just rock along the length of the spine a few times. Come back to seated. Walking your hands behind you. With knees bent to 90, plant your left foot and then bring your right foot on top of your left knee. So walk the hands in as much as you're able. Sort of a seated pigeon. Looking forward, engaging the toes of the right foot. Pressing the ball of the foot away, but drawing the toes up towards the shins. See if you can lift your chest a little higher. Maybe walk the hands in just a little further. And then leaning back a little, swap the feet out. So planting the right foot, bringing the left foot onto the right knee. And then straightening the arms, just walking the hands in as much as you're able, keeping that left ankle active. With a soft gaze looking just past the horizon. Even though we're inside, we know the horizon's there. We have that intuitive sense of where it could be. And then slowly lean back. Really sitting a little further forward on your mat. We're gonna do a shoulder stand and a plow. So you want to be nice and forward. Coming back, bring your elbows in as close to your sides as you can. And then reach your heels high, leaning the legs back. Try to walk your hands as high as you can up the small of your back. And straighten your knees, point your toes, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Nice. Pressing into the elbows, reaching with the toes, engaging the lower belly a little bit. And then slowly starting to bend at the waist. Once you reach that balance point, your hands can reach away from your shoulders, palms pressing into the floor. Slowly start to bend your knees, bringing your knees towards your ears. And using your hands to meter yourself, try to bring the spine back to the mat, one vertebra at a time. We're going to do one more twist. So bringing your knees up over your hips, shins parallel to the floor. Let's cross the left knee over the right. So eagle legs, wrapping the feet if you're able. And then scooping your hips to the left, drop your knees to the right. Left hand can gently hold the knees to help keep them in place and gazing to the left. Feel the weight of your shoulders being drawn down towards the floor. Slowly start to draw the knees back into the chest. Let the feet unwind wherever it feels natural. A little squeeze, a little rock side to side. And then floating the shins parallel to the floor again. We'll cross the right knee onto the left this time. Wrapping the feet. Again, hips right, knees left. And slowly to bring the knees back into the chest, unwinding the feet. Take a little squeeze, a little rock side to side. And then take one final pose. Can be a happy baby, can be whatever else your body may feel like it's craving. One final move before we move into a final brief rest. Settling up for Shavasana. Just allow your palms to be open to the ceiling and each limb feeling heavy, drawn down into the floor, allowing your whole body to be fully neutral, even the jaw, the eyelids, ears. And slowly reconnecting with your breath. And by whatever means feel most natural and comfortable, slowly start to make your way to a seat. Could be kneeling, could be cross legged. I like to have one of these cork blocks just sort of behind me as it always slides on the mat, but just that little hint I find provides it's like emotional support for sitting taller. Just resting your hands anywhere on your knees or your thighs. Let's close our eyes, looking inward again, taking a few breaths to just notice how we're feeling in our body. Let's slowly bring right hand onto the heart, left hand onto the right. We'll practice gratitude for these next two breaths. We'll take two deep breaths together, and for the first one, direct that gratitude towards yourself, and for the second, direct it towards other people in your life. Gently exhale all the air out of our lungs. First breath, nice and deep. Release. And second breath at your time. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice on Monday morning. I hope it helps start your day and your week and whatever else this week has in store, including Christmas. Thanks, Gabriel.
Thanks, Boyd. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. How are the kids? Are they out of school this week? Or
Yeah,
have they been in school?
they're homeschooled, so but tutoring's
They're,
off.
yeah, I guess that's full time.
Yeah, yeah, they do 4 days a week. They've got tutorings, so
Yeah,
but now they're off for the next 2 weeks, which is nice. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll
Well,
work this week and then take next week off.
nice. Yeah, we're kind of doing a bit of a hybrid, but
Oh.
looking forward to the downtime. And kids get so excited for Christmas. It's fun.
Yeah, everyone's in weird schedules, aren't we?
Very, yeah. But it's still there's still going to be a nice dinner and some gifts Although we're still waiting for like birthday presents from that were sent from Ontario almost a month ago.
Right. Yeah. No, I did we got a crate from the island from the grandparents there, and
Nice.
got a care package for my mom for the kids, and that's about it.
Yeah. I I mean I like some of the simpler aspects of Christmas, but definitely yeah, I miss being together with lots of people.
Yeah, we've never, since having kids, we've always bunkered down for Christmas. Christmas has been a family day. We've never tried to hit up the grandparents. We go for family walks. We used to go skiing. We go up to Seymour and go skiing on Christmas Day, and
Nice.
just the family day.
Yeah, we've been pretty much like that the last 5 years as well, I think. Just the travel and everything, it's a lot.
I know, yeah, nobody wants to get stuffed in a car and be shipped around. Kids want to hang out with their new thingamabobs, and
Yes.
yeah, or we just spend time together. So
Hmm.
that's not going to change. It just means we're not going to try to go to the grandparents either before or after. We're just kind of have to stay here.
Yeah. Cool. Well, stay healthy and have a good one.
Yeah, no, this is part of my stay healthy routine. Need something.
Mine too.
Not
Yeah,
not
for
biking.
sure.
Oh, there's nothing else happening physical. It's just sitting here all day.
Yeah, I like being able to practice inside and, at least connecting with people over Zoom. It's connecting with people. It's nice.
It, it's something. Yeah, it's not the same, but this is actually a bit. This is the only way I can make yoga work in my time schedule. So this actually
Yeah.
adds it back to my day, because otherwise it just
Good.
doesn't work when I'm got to be in the
Yeah.
office. Um,
Well, it's good to see you.
yeah. Well, thanks for keeping this going. I'm sure it's your numbers don't look good on the classes, at least the ones that I'm on. So I'm not sure if there's ones that are busy,
It's
but
getting there's some that are busier. The weekends seem to be. This is the slowest time. Like they announced that we could reopen, but these are the slowest 2 weeks of the year by far
yeah, no, normally, yeah,
every year.
yeah.
So I'm really not getting too worked up about it. We'll see how January goes. Like we were really worried that September would be quiet
Mhm.
coming, because we came back in the summer. But people were coming in a lot in September. Like there's demand there. So
It seems to have gone down in the last week or two. The classes I've joined on,
yeah,
the numbers on the classes just seem to be lower.
especially the morning. Like people that are working from home, I think are starting later, and yeah, people are taking it easier.
Yeah, no, all everyone I work with is on the East Coast, so I I push off my early morning calls on my yoga mornings.
Nice.
Uh,
All right,
that's okay.
well,
Alrighty, I'm gonna transition into work life.
all right. Have a good one, Gabriel. Thanks. Bye.